thank you so much once again for tuning into Life Chat. I am Amina. I want to just take some time to thank you for those of you who have just been showing me so much love and support. I'm really blessed by it. But I'm going to ask you this one favor. You know, Live Chat YouTube has officially been launched. So just go straight to YouTube, look for Live Chat, and all you got to do is hit subscribe, like, and share. I'm telling you, that would mean so much to me, and I'm thanking you in advance. So let's get on with today's message. It's called Walking in Confidence. Walking in confidence, and this is as it relates to walking in our destiny or walking in our purpose. We need to walk in confidence. Let me share a little story with you that happened about 2 weeks ago. Now, me and my kids, we love to just play ball. That's kind of what we do as a family, and we were at the rec center this particular day, and it was absolutely full. There was so many people there. I noticed this particular man walk into the gym. He was on the hefty side. He wasn't tall. I mean, he was even actually quite awkward in his appearance, and in his behavior, his demeanor was a bit awkward, you know. And as soon as he came in, he just started taking shots from the half-court line. And shot after shot after shot, he missed each and every one of them. It wasn't until about half an hour later that this young man finally got a shot in. The amazing thing is that when he did so, everybody that was in the gym just stopped what they were doing and they started to clap for this young man. They started to cheer him on. The funny thing is, even though they were doing that, he didn't seem moved or fazed by their cheers or their clapping. He just went right back to doing what he was doing before and just shooting those shots. And it just made me really think, it stuck in my mind. And when I remember how he came into the gym, even despite his awkwardness, there was a sense of confidence that he walked in. When he was taking those shots, he was already confident that he was going to get that shot in. Maybe he didn't know when it was going to happen, but he was already confident that it was going to happen. And so when he did eventually get the shot in, he wasn't fazed by it. He wasn't moved by it because he already had the confidence that it was going to happen. And I want to use this story to refer to those of you who are chasing a dream, those of you who have an idea and want to pursue that idea or make that idea come to life. Those of you who maybe you understand your purpose and you're trying to walk in it. You understand destiny and you're trying to walk in it. Let me tell you something. If you do not have confidence in what you are doing, chances are is you may not see that thing that you're wanting to see come to pass. Confidence is everything. Confidence will help you to tap into your dream and stay there. Confidence is everything. And if you see a person who is not operating in confidence, chances are that thing that they're pursuing, they may not last in it. They may not be sustained in it because every time when they're hit with something or the other, they just fall back. Their confidence, there's no confidence to be struck because it was never there in the first place. But here's the thing that you need to understand, and I'm going to touch on 3 points. And the first one is you need to understand your strength when walking in confidence. Let me explain what I mean. When I was 10 years old, I remember my friends would invite me over to their homes, and I would often get into conversation with their moms. And I mean, when I talk about conversations, I mean full out conversations. Not talking about the weather, not talking about dogs. I mean conversations that were full. By the time I was 16, I was advising, encouraging, speaking over the lives of my friends' moms. See, I have been gifted with the gift of encouragement and their sense of maturity that goes along with it. And I understand that as my strength. So if I'm trying to operate in something that I'm not strong in, and I'm trying to walk in it with confidence, it's not really gonna work. But when I tap into my strength and I apply confidence to it, guess what? History is gonna be made. History is going to be made. So you need to discover what are your strengths, and you need to be able to walk in that with all confidence. Now, it doesn't mean that you're not going to fall, or that because you're strong in this area that you are perfect in it. Absolutely not, which leads me to my second point. Mistakes will be made. Though you are strong in a certain area, it does not make you perfect. It does not eliminate you from falling or from making mistakes. Mistakes will be made. It's part of life. It's part of the process. It's part of experience. But the thing is that when these mistakes are made, you don't want to just fall back and say, well, I can't do it. And I know a number of people who have done that. Things aren't going the way you've planned. Maybe you've made a mistake here, maybe big mistakes. And all of a sudden you're just left dead in your tracks. You're not moving, you're not productive anymore because your mind is so focused on the mistake or the mistakes that you have made. Point number 3. Get back up again. When those mistakes have been made, you need to encourage yourself, get back up again, and pursue that which you are pursuing. Don't stop, don't quit. The bulk of my messages are don't quit, don't stop. Keep on going. Learn from your mistakes. Some things just need to be readjusted. Reevaluate what happened, what went wrong, what can I change, and move forward. But most importantly, move forward. Don't stop. Don't stop. You know, I want to just take a moment to really be transparent. Confidence is something that I have struggled with for a big bulk of my life. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what the deal with that is, but I have. So I have had to learn to overcome certain fears, certain insecurities, certain things that would hold me back from what I believe I'm being called to. And ultimately, I came to a place in my life where I either trust God or trust God. And I'm going to say that again. I either trust God or trust God. Because me not trusting God means me having a passion so deep within me that never gets to see the light of day. If you don't choose to trust God and walk in confidence, it may mean your passion or your purpose never coming to fulfillment. You will be stuck, pregnant, and possibly aborting that very thing that you have been called to fulfill. So in other words, I don't have another choice. You don't have another choice. Some of you may not like the fact that I say this, but even if it means faking it for a little while, that's okay. Because eventually, when you talk yourself or speak confidence over yourself or speak the words that you need to speak over you, over your circumstance, over your scenario, guess what? Confidence is just going to be something you just put on and you walk out the house with. You don't have to process it in your mind anymore, because it suddenly becomes something that is so natural. The more you push, the more you go forward, the more you keep going despite the mistakes, the more you get up when you fall, the more confidence will be built up in you and become something that's very natural. Please, once again, subscribe to Life Chat on YouTube, like, and share with a friend. Thank you so much.